welcome back to another video from FollicularFinesse. This is another month now after my hair transplant in Istanbul, Turkey from Elithair. We're now in month 4. From my last video I'd shaved my head. What I've decided to do shortly after that video, I started to just grow the top bit out. I'd shaved the sides a little bit shorter and I've kept it a little bit longer on top. There's plenty of hairs coming through now. It's not particularly full, but seen as sort of, you know, like I've said in my previous videos, these two little more dense bits here at the front are what used to fill my hair when it was longer. I used to comb it over. I'm hoping that when I get this front bit long, that the coverage will be a lot better. It does vary in different lights. If there's quite a lot of, there is a light sort of shining on me right now, so if I tilt my head down a little bit, you can see that it looks quite thin. But if the lights are dim or not really either shining down on the top of my head or right in front of my face, the coverage actually looks really good, and some of the areas look really thin, especially if you look at me from the front on. You can see that the growth is pretty good. We are in month 4, so I have seen quite a lot of growth between months 3 and 4. I'm expecting a lot more between months sort of 4 to 6 now, and then I think things slow down. I think hopeful that, you know, maybe if this is 30–40%, that I've still got quite a long way to go before the other hairs start coming through. One of the things to mention is that I do still get some itchiness, especially right now. I've got some sort of itchiness around here and at this side. You'll see in the video in a second that I'm going to show a little bit more close up. This side seems a little bit thinner than this side. I think probably just a bit of a delay of how the hairs have been coming through. So this is the left side of my head that I was just saying before, is a little bit thinner on this side. Move over to the right hand side, you can see just at that sort of front right area of the transplant, it's just a little bit better on the right than it is on the left. Moving over to the back, there is still a tiny bit of pinkness of the skin, but I think that the coverage, you can't really tell anything, the thickness of the hair. I've certainly had no sort of bald or patchy bits of hair even whilst it was more fresh. Looking at it from this angle, if I really get the light to shine directly onto the recipient area, you can still see this little bit of pinkness. Now, bearing in mind that there is absolutely no hair here whatsoever, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next couple of months brings in. This is looking really good. I think this hairline is brand new. I haven't noticed any doubles at the front line either, which I believe is a really important thing that they don't do to make it look like a natural hairline. And I'm hoping that the next video will have some extra fullness on this the left part of the transplanted area. That's the end of this video. There's a link in the description to have a look at Elithair's website. You can submit your pictures and get a quote yourself if you're interested in having a transplant. Otherwise, please like and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along my journey, and I'll see you then.